Clobberin time! Clobberonimo! It's clobbering time! Clobberonimo! It's clobbering time!
All over the place. Backwards, back to front, side to side. What a mess. But welcome anyway. The Clobberin Times. Clobberin Times. Sorry. Clobberin Times number 625 on YouTube. 1,325 overall. Monday Night Mark C. Comics Talk. Jack Kirby Month Special. And hey, greetings, clobbers, clobberonimos, clobberooskies, clobberoids, clobberettes, clobberians, and clobbets and cloppers and clobbers and all that stuff. And to everyone else out there, the secret is to bang the rocks together, guys. Welcome, welcome, welcome. See, I'm all over the place. I'm discombobulated tonight, but I'm gonna work on it, try to get myself put together. I'm gonna try to get it together, folks. Gasp. Gasp indeed. Had a great time earlier. I want a big shout out to, of course, the amazing J-Man and the great Sean Decepticon. We are our weekly, our 3 times we do it three times a month. That is our chronological telling, or reviewing. How about our reviews, chronicling in chronological order, something chronic. Of the Legion of Superheroes. Boy, I don't know what's wrong. I'll get it together tonight, folks. Long day, but I'm here, and I'll get it rolling. Anyway, every appearance of the Legion of Superheroes in chronological order, covering them all, 3 at a clip, 3 times a month, and it was so much fun hanging at J-Man's channel, of course. Please go to J-Man's channel and subscribe. He's a great friend, and I really had a marvelous time talking DC stuff. Great fun. Let's see some show notes and some shout outs, shall we? Let's see here. As always, throughout the course of the week, I'll be all over the dial, your YouTube dial, or it's not a dial anymore, it's a mouse, whatever. I will be on, of course, the Great Midnight's Edge, Tuesdays and Thursday nights, 6 p.m. Central Standard Time. Wednesday nights at 7 of the Great Stone Loki's comic book roundtable, my good buddy Loki and the gang. And the other shows that I frequent, other than J-Man's on Monday nights. By the way, next Monday night will be our monthly visit to Earth B for Bob Haney, or the B Monday of every month. Looking forward to that as always. And then I'm on my great buddy Nick Weiser's channels on Friday nights, 8:30 Central Standard Time for the Friday Night Comic Shop. talk. But on my show, on my channel, it's a little bit like this. What you got going here tonight, of course, is Monday Night Mark C Comics Talk, and then on Wednesday night this week, because as you know, August is Jack Kirby month, celebrating the King of Comics every August, as I always have and always will here on Clobberin Times. So, looking forward to that. And to that end, where'd I put it? Where'd I put that damn thing? Oh yeah. To that end, Wednesday night, Wildcard Wednesday night, we'll have a topic of a sort. We're going to talk about some of our favorite Kirby baddies, which means the Fantastic Four Rogues Gallery, because they've got quite one there. Quite an amazing Rogues Gallery. We're going to talk about some of that and other FF elements as well, I'm sure. And then, of course, Thursday night, the clubhouse is open, as always, with my wonderful first officer, the amazing Commander R.M. Briggs, our great chief engineer, Mark D. with a C. And we, the three of us, get together every clubhouse night, and on Thursday nights, always 9 p.m. Central. All my shows start at 9 p.m. Central, unless there's a special show once in a while. We'll have a Tales of Tomorrow review, because that's how we roll up in you. It's classic science fiction series of the early 1950s. And then a review of an episode of Jerry Anderson's UFO. And then, of course, a review of a Star Trek comic, Star Trek The Early Voyages by Marvel of the 1990s. So we always have a fun time doing that. And, of course, as always, on Saturday nights, it's another Saturday night, and we got Star Trek. I should say Saturday night Star Trek. 2 more episodes to go to end season 1. This will be the season 1 wrap up. With just 2 episodes this week. We normally do 4 in the normal course of a season. We're going to close out season 1 and wrap that up a little bit and get ready to start season 2 the following week. So, shout outs to our great wrenches, of course, as always. Eric K., the Bronze Wrencher. What's up, buddy? I hope you're doing well, man. It's good to see you. Chris Persia, Vindicated Wrench of the Great White North. What's up, buddy? Hope you're doing well. Thanks again for those amazing shout outs you make for us and the posters and stuff. Appreciate it more than you could know, man. The great D. Bud Martin, the Wrench of Iron. What's up, bud? Hey. The extraordinary god of wrenches, the great Lord Thoth. And always a shout out to his better half, the lovely Lady Thoth. Avon lives, long live the Legion. My great partner in crime on earth, B, fellow Legionnaire reviewer extraordinaire, and the wrench without fear, J-Man. Thanks again, buddy. Good to see you. Gasp. Master of the Clobberin. Comics artist extraordinaire, hungry boy. I hope you're doing well, HB. I can't see the chat, so I don't know really who's here and who's not, but I'm doing the shout outs anyway. Kal-El, Stephen Kal-El, buddy, the Super Wrench Supreme. Hope you're doing well, man. Maddie's daddy, Wielder, Wrench Wielder, Thor in Vegas. Rascally Wrench himself, Fanty Outsidery. And Clobberin Time's own Music Meister, Maximum Redstone. And let us see who is with us in the chat tonight, so I can shout all of you great friends as well. Ravenscroft, hey there. Good to see you. Thank you for being here. Matthew Pounder, what's up, bud? Good to see you, man. Penny, hey, Penny. It's lovely to see you, my dear. Hope you're doing well. Sean Carter from Mars. What's up, buddy? Brian Hepburn. Let's see. Sean, I said Sean, sorry. I said Matthew Pounder, right? Hang on, everybody. I'm getting there. I think did I get everybody already? I may have. Joe Dog. What's up, Joe Dog? Good to see you, buddy. Sorry, the chat's getting a little bit wonky on me. Don't want to miss anybody. So I think looks like I got everybody. Wow. I think I got everybody, that's for sure. All right, well, it looks like I did. If I missed anyone, I apologize. I want to thank anyone who was out there lurking tonight. Lurkers are very much appreciated, as of course are our wonderful friends who watch it a download or a rewatch, as whatever you want to call it. You again, I cannot express much enough or adequately for sure how much you are appreciated. But thank you for hanging out with us. So now I guess we should get on to our topic. We have a topic tonight, folks, because it's Monday Night Marcy Comics Talk. You probably imagine it involves a comic, and since it's Kirby month, it involves, of course, the king of comics, Jack Kirby. Since I believe personally, I'm getting a little bit lax in my reviews of comics. I don't think I've reviewed enough comics this year. I always plan to do so many. I need to review that one. Oh, I need to review that one. Oh, I need to review that one. Then I don't do it. So I don't even know what I haven't really. I gotta admit, I haven't taken much feedback in terms of how, if either of you have even like me to review a comic book or not. And you're such nice people, you wouldn't even say it if you didn't. But I like to do it. And again, they're short reviews. We'll just go and talk about the issue a little bit and show some art from it. So I thought, well, what would be appropriate to show tonight, to review tonight? Let's just go some random, because going random is kind of fun. I decided to go with the Fantastic Four issue that came out 60 years ago this week. So whichever week, month, the Fantastic Four issue was from 1963. Let's review that one. It's cold. Let's just go in there and take a look at it. Well, Hungry Boy, thank you, buddy. Because back then you can usually just pull out any issue, and pull, just and get something out of it. So this is almost 2 years that the Fantastic Four has been in existence at this point. Almost 2 years. So I thought this would be an interesting one because it is a very good one-off. So let's go back. Let's take the Spinnerack time machine. Forgive me, Captain Finity, if you're out there, brother. Spinnerack time machine is acceptable time travel because we're just talking about memories. And we are going back in time and looking at things that they've been preserved in special time bubbles. Because that is what comic books essentially are. Pieces of time. Dare one say time pieces even. Maybe dare one would. And then regret it later. What we got here is Fantastic Four number 20. How about I review it like a funky flashman, talking about this great comic that I created myself and some other guy drew. I don't even know who he is, really. No, I'm not. I don't think I could do that. It would aggravate even me too much. I am going to talk about some of that, though, in terms of who did what a little bit. Yes, you're going to get some bias here, folks. So, the world's greatest comic magazine, approved by the Comics Code. Stop it. Cut it out. Shite. Marvel Comics Group, 12 cents, folks. The debut of the Molecule Man. So I'm afraid if you were expecting Paste Pot Pete, that'd be Strange Tales. But the Molecule Man, very interesting villain. So let's go for it here. Of course, the credits read, it's a Jack Kirby, George Russo's Artie Simek cover. Simek on the lettering, of course. George Russo's did ink Kirby a lot on covers. The interior has some guy, Russo, the writer. I don't even know who he is. But the comic was, we'll put to you like, how do you put it? Conceived of, imagined, plotted, and drawn on paper by a guy named Jack King Kirby. It was inked by an illustrious inker and a top-notch inker by the name of Dick Ayers. Stan Goldberg was on the colors. Artie Simek on the lettering, of course. And some guy who I can't remember his name was the editor. I hope that clears it up for you in the way of credits, eh? Bush Pan Down, what's up? Hey, Just Joe Jobber Buddy, what's happening, man? He remembers when I created everything. Cardinal Sen, what's up, buddy? So, here we go. Fantastic Four, number 20. Warned you, the four of you, not to defy the Molecule Man. Back, Torch. Back. He's far more powerful than we. He wants us to attack him. Blah, blah, blah. Anyway, after reading this super surprise filled, now this is pure Funky Flashman. After reading this super surprise filled issue, you will clearly understand why fans everywhere are calling this the Marvel Age of Comics. They really should be calling it the Me Age of Comics. But hey, I can't have everything. Well, I try to, though. So, all right. The fabulous Fantastic Four discovered the mysterious Molecule Man. Just another example of the brilliance of Jack Kirby. Funky was the real Paste Pot Pete Globby. He sucked the Kirby's talent like Elmer's glue all the time. Kirby was such a multifaceted creator and writer. That he introduced concepts and ideas. See, Kirby read a lot. He was well read. He didn't just read adventure fiction either. I mean, he read obviously great, literature and poetry and science, books about science and history and all those things. He was extremely well read. And Kirby really, he was not a scientist or anything, but he was very interested in technical things and stuff like that, and in science fiction. He probably read a lot of Asimov and Arthur C. Clarke and people like that. Here you have a comic book 60 years ago this week, 1963, in the kids' comic book. And you have a villain based upon what? Molecules and controlling them, atoms, stuff that again, when was this kind of stuff talked about in comic books before? And it's because Kirby never talked down to his audience. And it was just incredible. Molecule Man is a great concept. And again, it speaks volumes of Jack Kirby's engagement with science. I mean, this is a year before Star Trek was even pitched. The Fantastic Four were science superheroes. Super science heroes. Anyway, as many any Fantastic Four comics have, it opens up with Reed working on a contraption. They're all standing around. What the hell's going on with this thing? But Here's what kind of bothers me. This was the early days where they weren't even credit boxes, but they had credits written by it's could be a bit of Funky Flashman, drawn by Jack Kirby, inked by Dick Ayers. If you know anything about the Marvel method, he definitely stripped the dialogue out of a lot of these pages and wrote parts of it. Written. It says written. Jeremiah Hembry. Simply Steve, what's up, buddy? You know, Jeremiah, it was part of that too. He believes that, you know, Jack Kirby, as a creator and a writer, he did want to he wanted to express ideas. And the Fantastic Four, again, are a very science fiction, science-based group of superheroes. Sure, they have crazy powers and stuff like that, fight crazy villains and all that kind of stuff. They're Imaginauts, as someone once called them. They really are just an amazing group. And that's why I like the FF and I like the Legion, because they take place. I mean, they're very science fiction related characters. Written. What does written mean? The written on Stan's part is that he did used to write in the words on the credit on the word balloon, so he'd get paid for writing something. When he didn't make up the story, I guarantee you Stan didn't know anything about molecules. I saw him. Oh, okay, I saw someone wearing a Stan Lee. Saw him wearing a Stan Lee. Anyway, that's just, thought I would pet peeve on that for a minute. Let's get back to the comic. It's just already in progress. These are the early days where you can still tell Kirby's art is not completely honed and defined the way it would be later. Dick Ayers does a nice job of inking here. There's still, in my opinion, a bit of a crudity. But if you look at this issue, in comparison with maybe a year before this, it is vastly improving, in my opinion. Kirby injected a lot of scientific elements and storylines. I think this leads to the multiverse. Yes, it does. Well, it does in a sense, a microverse. But so does but he is one of the ones that started this. He is one of the ones that started this kind of stuff, like the microverse. I mean, well, he did. He created a microverse. That's his. What's Psycho Man? So, it's cruder, but it's still starting to. I mean, the thing's not quite as lumpy. His art is taking on a life of its own. As you can see, his backgrounds aren't as full as they will be later in life. Later in FF, in fact. But he's still starting to put a little bit more attention to detail. We were just reviewing today. And what was it? Oh, we were reviewing those Legion books today of the same exact era, just about. And some of those DC artists were fairly stagnant. One panel is just a bunch of kids standing around. The other panel, what? Oh, he's waiting for that thing to go. And the action is just, Kirby was, for a while, considered to be something of a static artist. I don't know who ever thought that of him, because he is really moving right here. What? Let's see. What? So, was this before Stanley made a deal with the Japanese production company? Oh, yes, Jeremiah. Yeah, Jeremiah, this was way before that. Hey, RJ Godzilla, what's up, buddy? Good to see you, my friend. Yes, it was way before. This is not, again, like I said, this comic here is 60 years ago this week. It's 1963, and they don't have any deals with anybody yet. They're still fledgling, pulling themselves out of the crapper at this moment. Fandy says, according to Reed, there must be life in space. In space, yep. Looks like Stan forgot he invented the scrolls and the Watcher and Impossible Man, who all came from Clobberin, from space Clobberin. I hear you, buddy. I hear you for sure. So I just think that it should be noted that Kirby's art is still evolving at this point, cruder than it was 2 years previous, but getting way better. His action sequences are flowing better. Now the Watcher's a bit weird. It's kind of yellow at this point still. Uatu is yellow. He's just the Watcher at this point. A mysterious being from outer space, first introduced in FF number 13. Wow. And he's butting in too. I always the Watcher, dude, he was like a Time Lord. It's like the Doctor. I'm not butting in. I'm not interfering. But you know, you guys have this little problem. Just saying. I mean, dude, we are the Watcher. We are forbidden to interfere, but we really like humans. Well, he does anyway. So I love how Watcher always gets in there and gets involved. It's always good to see you, RJ. So they're immediately, attacked by. They discover this random energy ball, and it proves very difficult to stop whatever it is. And it turns out it's Watcher bringing the FF. I guess it's the only way he could do it because it was more dramatic. I don't know. So tell them about this guy. Whoa, what the hell? The most dangerous man in the universe, says Uatu. I don't know. He don't look too dangerous, but you know. Really? He just looks like he almost looks like the Mole Man. But if the Watcher talks, you listen, right? So, as you know, we Watchers are forbidden to interfere like I'm doing now with people of other planets. As you know, let's see. How would the Watcher sound? As you know. But so grave is the danger that it might even destroy my own race. And that we can't have, so I'm going to help you. For as long as this creature exists, the entire universe is in peril. Who or what is this danger? How can anything threaten the entire universe? He can. That small, puny, ridiculous-looking laboratory technician, or laboratory technician, depending on where you live, whose projective image I now conjure up for you. He has the power to destroy worlds. Yes, even galaxies, of course. Sorry, I forgot that one. Yes, and even universities. No, I mean universes. No, well, and of course universities are in universes, so it just stands the reason it can destroy those as well. But I didn't even need to say that. You know what I meant. Yes. Who? That little squirt? Admit it, pal. You're on. You're putting us on. You're putting us on. Some stand dialogue, folks. Some stand dialogue. Some stand dialogue. Just so you know. Hey, Stan. Right. All right, where were we? Oh, so he was just some little. Again, they do this so much, But at least Jack made it interesting. But he's this guy working at this company. Where is he working? My friends, I wish my story were not true, but alas, it is. Study the projecto image of your will see, and you will see when breakfast is ready, at least. Uh, uh, yeah, who is he? I don't even know. I'm only a cog in the wheel. I'm only a cog in the wheel of Acme Atomic Corp. Yes. Did Jack look? I'm going to blame that one on Funky. Just to be mean and just to be biased. He did fill in the freaking balloons. Am I right? Even if Jack did it, Jack, I'm going out on a limb here, and you help me out on this one, HB. The Acme Atomics Core. I'm calling Funky on this one, man. Who's with me? No way Jack made that up. And if he did, we're just going to let Funky have it. All right, what's the vote there? Wait, Hungry Boy, you help me with that one. I'm blaming that one on. Hey, Zachariah, what's up? I'm blaming that one on Stan. Yeah. Okay, buddy. Stan, it is. It's Funky all the way. So anyway, yeah, the Acme Atomics Core. What else could go wrong? Or could possibly go wrong? It is an entire universe. Okay, so he plays around. I just he's either. Yeehaw. Okay, where are we? Where? So he gets this is something that you see. This is one of the again. This is one that harkens back to what I always say about Ben Grimm. An accident, a coinky dink, an accident happens, and it says, but no man can work with dangerous atomic devices if his mind is not on his work. And so, while bitterly bemoaning his lot in life, the disgruntled lab technician makes one slight mistake, and an entire universe becomes imperiled. Whoops. Whoopies. That doesn't really even. Just something blew up. The machine went off on him. Due to a 1,000,000,000,000 chance, the accident victim survives the atomic mishap. Although the searching lighting like blasts leave their mark on his now altered face. And he's blaming. I still live, but I feel so different. Okay. How come we didn't? Wow. It just made it. Basically, it made his face look like he's a big Chargers fan. Am I right? Look at him. I'm still alive, but I feel so different. Wah, 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 wah. Go San Diego Superchargers. Look at him, man. He's ready to put on a Dan Fouts jersey. Talk about Air Coryell. I mean, wow. Anyway. So, yeah, the Molecule Man goes to his boss wearing a hat against his face and fires him. You're fired because you're a jerkweed. Yeah, I'll show you, you smug fool. Don't you realize what has happened? That accident changed me. It made me the most powerful being who ever lived. What are you doing here then? What do you care what this dummy thinks? Now, I've been willing to bet that Jack had an explanation for the wand. My face is destined to be feared by all mankind, and now, before I leave, here's a little demonstration of my power. So he's messing with the molecules and all that stuff, which is what he's want to do. But he just looks like a Chargers fan to me. And they don't say where he got the wand from. But I'm not blaming Jack. That's Stan's fault. So Uatu, I don't know if he's called Uatu yet or not. Read what exactly are and look at this is a comic book educational. Read what exactly are molecules? In simplest terms, Johnny, they're the smallest groups of atoms which compose an element. If a man could control molecules, then he could control anything. Exactly, which is why the Molecule Man must be stopped. He could wipe out an entire solar system if he so desired. I could say no more. Well, you said everything. Already I have overstayed my time in this ephemeral sphere. I am powerless to act. My function is only to watch. And now, the rest of you, with that, I return you to your normal broadcast day. Same, but what? Your own dimension, which is already in progress. That's right. So they're back. And there's a reason why the Watcher went to the FF. I mean, hey, Admiral Teague, what's up, buddy? Admiral? So it's time for the FF to kick some arse. Baxter Building is kaput. Look at that, man. Damn it. How many times must the Baxter Building be blasted? Godzilla says, Molecule Man looks like an alien monster villain from an episode of the 60s Outer Limits series. Yes. Great show, by the way. Admiral? Never told you how Admiral Kirk left 70th there to exile in this barren sand heap. With only the closeless cargo base to keep us alive. Okay, let's see. Well, and Ben says even the Yancey Streeters couldn't have done this. Even the Yancey Streeters, you heard that. Tough stuff, folks. So, moving right along, it's time to go fight the Molecule Man. Again, some really impressive layouts by Kirby. Still really starting to find his form. Again, he's been in the business for a good long time at this point, but comics have been very constrictive of some of the things he's allowed to do in other comics before. They're letting him go all out because he's calling the shots right now on the stories and everything anyway. And just the scope and breadth of his art now is just getting better and better. So I love this stuff. I love this page right here. The thing is, it's the Baxter Building, but where are you, Baxter Building? I hereby nullify every man-made law. I countermand every known rule and regulation. There shall be no law but my will. There shall be none to give orders to. I'm sorry. None to give orders save me, the Molecule Man. Why, not while we live, says Fantastic Four's leader, the great Reed Richards. Who dares? We dare, the Fantastic Four. Fool, I have only to tap my molecular wand against these bricks. Again with the wand, I don't know what. I don't think he needs the wand. What happened? No, something happened to my outer stream. I'll get that back up to date. Yep. Okay. Sorry, everybody. Bit of a technical thingy. All right, so it's off to fight Molecule Man. K-Dog Broadcasting. Hey there. Hey, Fairfax Kangaroos. What's up, buddy? Welcome. Let's see here. So they're off to fight the Molecule Man because that's what they do, the FF. And he's throwing little problems at them. And it's a pretty good fight. Some pretty good moments. Like I said, Kirby at this point is doing some, making do better in terms of his layouts. But these aren't his better fighting days, but they're still pretty cool. We're finding out, of course, how powerful the Molecule Jerk is. And Ben just is relentless. He wants to get a sock at the sucker. The guy knows. He knows that he probably can't beat him. He doesn't care. Ben will not quit. The Fantastic Four are helpless as anybody else against the Molecule Man. Are you kidding me? Only Ben Grimm would keep trying to lay a glove on that guy. Nah, you can't get there, Ben. Sorry. I like how it's shown fairly early on. Oh, I like this panel. This is going to be one with not brute force, which is there sometimes. Looking in the background. This is going to be one with thinker. Not just a superhero fight. Where are we at? Okay, so I like this background panel here. At the movie theater in the background. Can anyone tell what movie's playing there? It's really pretty tough to tell. It took me a while, but it's a big feature. Two big. That's what. All right, I can tell. The Man Who Shot Liberty Valance. Gotta be. Gotta be. The Man Who Knew Too Much. That could be it too. You might be right, RJ. I'd like to think either one of those. Man with Two Brains would be a little bit later, Admiral. That'd be about 20 years. You'd be 20 years early for that one, give or take. Anyway, So the battle continues. And Benji's relentless, but I mean, I remember when I read this as a youngster, like, man, how can he be the guy that can control molecules? This is where the rubber meets the road when it's the Fantastic Four, ladies and gentlemen. They've got all the brute force to handle it for a while, but you know good and well, this is going to come up to thinking. This is going to come up to brute. We're going to have Reed Richards solve this sucker. Smartest man in the Marvel Universe. I know. He's not as smart as some of those really smart women, but for men, back then, hey, what can I tell you? I don't think it could be the man in the gray flannel suit because there's a W there. So it's the man who for sure. Das Wolfen, what's up, buddy? Welcome. So I think it probably was the man who shot Liberty Valance, but I guess we'll never know. It's the man W something. So. Let's see. All right, where are we? So anyway, this is a great issue for layout, for color. Of course, this is from a later scan. And then the FF run to regroup, and the crowd goes, wah, wah, the Fantastic Four, a bunch of quitters and cheaters and chickens. Yeah. Molecule Man says, go Chargers, San Diego Superchargers, we. Brian Hepburn says, I'm going with the man who laughs. Inspiration for the Joker. It'd have to be a rerun, but yeah. That's a fair call. I hear you, Fanty. All right. So, where are you? Where are you? Okay. Cops are like, hold it, mister. The picnic's over. Turn around and reach for the sky. My favorite part of this, though, it was the cops that they can't catch him. The FF has to ride on the subway. And the FF are hiding. And Ben J. Grimm had a bit of a scary flashback. They have to get away. They need help. We all know who's helping them. Look at that. Look at that. That's nightmare stuff. No. They're going to be mean to me. No. Of all the humiliating, what a revolting development this is. We got to be rescued by the Lancy Skeet Graham. Don't let Doc Doom hear you say that. What? Yes, Das Wolfen, that's true. Molecule Man, is very, very powerful. I wonder who it is. I don't know. Who is he? Okay. So, the Yancey Street Gang. This is humiliating. The FF's being helped out, but I like to. Sure, only a bird brain like you wouldn't realize where you were hiding. But don't worry, us Yancey Street Gang members ain't letting anyone else bother you. We want you all to ourselves. The only thing worse than hating a Yancey Streeter is having to be grateful for a Yancey Streeter. Yuck. Right, Ben? Oh, shit. Oh, well. What are you going to do? Am I the only one that thinks that's terrible? Poor old Benji. Well. So, Reed's like, hey, man, suck it up, Ben. We got to win this thing. And he comes up with a great idea. Haven't you noticed that he cannot affect organic molecules? He can't affect anything alive or organic. Did I mention this is going to be spoilers, everybody? Spoilers. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. I'm going to tell the whole thing. He can't affect anything alive or organic. Which puts a lot of stuff in organic molecules. It can't affect anything alive or organic. For instance, he could rearrange the molecules in these statues of Alicia's, but not if they were living beings. Wait, that's it. That's the answer. It is? Yeah, all right. So, Reed has got an idea, folks. How do you like them apples? Oh, so don't tell Doom that. I got you. I'm sorry, Fanty. I see what you mean. Well, what does Doom know? Doom's a dope compared to Reed. Sorry. Later that day, after Alicia has completed her strange segment assignment, this will bring the molecule man here on the double. So, molecule man. What? I don't even know what's happening here. All right. So, Molecule Man shows up at Alicia's studio. Crap. Where are you? Okay. All right. Molecule Man shows up at Alicia's studio in color and decides to let's see. He wants to marry her or whatever. I don't know. Likes her. I'm just kidding. I don't know. Fantastic Four. Very clever of you. It will amuse me to rearrange the statues molecules like this. We found out that he has no power over living organic molecules. How convenient. So, blasted his ass. Boom. Knocked him out. He had Lisa covering them in that organic stuff. What? Either way, you can have beef. Damn shame. So it looks like Molecule Man's taken care of, and the Watchers sent this thing to bring him back to another planet. He just got taken back. The Watcher said, yes, it means the Watcher has returned. I could not interfere in your battle, but now that you have won, I shall take the Molecule Man away. He will never menace you again. I have returned your skyscraper headquarters into its rightful place and undone all of the Molecule Man's other deeds as well. What? Ben, so where's our gold? So where's our gold medal? Shut up, Ben. Damn, you don't antagonize the friggin' watcher. Hey, wouldn't that be a great way to dodge bill collectors? And finally, the FF's the world is safe. The world is safe for the molecule men, at least at last, sorry. And all that remains to remind us of him is this now harmless little wand. Or is it harmless? If only we had been given this power, what wonderful things would we do for mankind? So, nuts. I don't see mankind knocking itself out for us, says Ben Grimm, the ever-loving blue-eyed thing, as our story concludes. Next issue. More action, fantasy, and thrills, plus a few surprises. See you then, true believer. He didn't say that, I did. And the next issue is really hateful. Get it? I'm not reviewing it, but the hate manga. I remember when I said I hate things, and I decided to write a whole comic book about calling the hate manga. That's me. I hate all of you for hating me. You're not. The algorithm probably doesn't like me saying that word. I'm sorry. Ba ba ba. Ba 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 ba. RJ, I am mankind. I'm kind of. A kind I am, a kind I want. Thank you. Keely Chow, roll that tide, dude. See what you're all saying out there now. Hope you enjoyed that review. And if you didn't, you can lie to me and say you did. No, you can tell me the truth. I can take it. His inability to affect organic matter explains why Molecule Man hasn't tried taking the FF's powers away. Yes. I mean, imagine how powerful he would be if it didn't matter. He'd be able to, I mean, no limit to what he can do. Don't have limits, you don't have a fight, do you? Gotta have a fight. So, that's pretty powerful. Now, Molecule Man popped up a bunch later. Oh, yeah. Hey, Admiral. Hey, now. Yep, you're right. You had the power to make Sue Storm's clothes go away, yet didn't. This is a genius. That's a good point, sir. That's a fair point. I mean, you got full on perv powers and you don't use them. Am I saying I would? No. Just saying. I think I would be like no, I wouldn't, but I mean I would be tempted to be like the irredeemable Ant-Man, Eric O'Grady. He showed up. Yeah, RJ. He also showed up in the first issue of Marvel 2-in-1. Sure did. He sure did. It's funny. That was issue number 20. Of Fantastic Four. So I thought we'd talk a little bit of other Kirby, basic Kirby FF tonight. Just nothing, way out there. But this Kirby month, interestingly, Hungry Boy, I'm about to show you something that I don't know what you're gonna think. I'm gonna skip ahead. We're not gonna review the comic. It's a classic comic. I should review it one day. Just skip ahead and look at Kirby's art 20 issues later. And 20 issues later, by the way, inked by, wait for it, Vinny. 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 And yet, pretty good. This is one of those times where Vinny didn't destroy Jack or anybody else. But yeah, I mean, usually it was tough to destroy Jack, but he could manage it sometimes. So here you go. "20 issues later, second part of one of the great stories ever, and the Blind Man Shall Lead." But we're not reviewing this one, we're just taking a look. We're going to flip some of the art. Because I thought we're talking Kirby art on the FF. And I thought at issue 20, it was really showing some change. Let's just jump 20 issues ahead a few times and see how it looks. True. God, this is one of the greatest issues of them all. The Battle of the Baxter Building. What a cover. What a splash page for all time. Vincenzo couldn't mess this one up. Look at that. Love that splash page. Wah, 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 wah. Yeah, I know it's Vinny, but hey, what are you going to do, man? Wah, wah, wah. Oh, now he's saying script. Spellbinding script by me, Stan P. Astonishing artwork by that guy. I can't remember his name because he didn't do as much as I did, of course. Inked by Vicoletta. Vicoletta. Who the hell's that? Anyway, you can still, of course, this is one of those cleanup trade scans from a Masterworks or a trade, but you can still see what it could have been inked way better. It's going to look so much better when Vinny's not on it, though. Daredevil. Some cool stuff with Daredevil. Battling it with Dr. Doom, baby. God, I mean, of course, they did a great, the 90s Fantastic Four cartoon. Did a great job and adapting this two-parter. Yeah, Matthew, that's a problem. You can see how much you can see the erased. Not so much these sequences, but there are pages that look very erased. Dad man and the Dad man. Wow, Clan, what's up, buddy? Good to see you, bud. Oh my God, that's fantastic. No, pun intended. Understood. This issue was adapted into the 90s. That's for animated series, episode 14, which was the art style for the show changed. Yeah, that was the beginning. That's the second season there, RJ. The second season. If you're an FF fan or you want to be, just want to see a great cartoon. The second season, and then of course, yeah, not the first time I've harped on this. The second season of the 90s Fantastic Four cartoon is sheer Kirby brilliance. Larry Houston, thank you, thank you, thank you. Wah, 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 wah. Yeah, this is great stuff. Giving Doom quite a fight, but um, he turns Ben back into the thing. Hey, stretch out. If that gizmo could bring our powers back, why didn't you use it on us before instead of wasting time with those nutty substitute gadgets of yours? I've wanted the same thing. Simulators energy had been simulators energy had been all but drained of the Skrulls planet. It needed another few days of recharging. Those substitute devices were merely stopgap measures in case the extreme emergency. Hold still, Ben. This is the last energy burst left. I don't want to miss, but maybe I don't want to become the thing again. I'm finally normal, like always. Like never, I mean. No choice, my friend. With Doom still at large, we need all our fighting strength. There's too much at stake. So, Ben, man, this was crazy. Because they did, Ben didn't want to be turned back into the thing. But if he doesn't allow it, everybody's dead. In the cartoon, they changed it a little bit, and they just didn't say that. They just had Reed blast him because he had no choice. Damn them. High drama. But Ben ain't happy. This is when Ben crushes his hands. Ben's gonna kick your ass. Yep. So this is 20 issues. And again, you got to ding it a little bit for the Coletta damage. Some of these panels are a little bit, I mean, they're good, but stuff. Let's see. He is tearing the shit out of Doom's armor, though. I'll tell you that much. I love the 90s Fantastic Four animated series. The second half, anyway. Yes, adapting the best curtain. Yeah, but they had some great. They even did. They put some burn in there, but I didn't mind it, and it was some great stuff. That's one of my shows that I call my happy place. I can cheer myself up in a heartbeat when I'm watching me some FF cartoons. 90s FF cartoon or the 60s. The 60s one, of course, as well. So that's 20 issues ahead of the one we reviewed earlier. Just look at the art. And you can see a definite difference. Let's jump up 20 more issues now. Number 60. And by then, I mean, by this point, oh my God, man, it's over the top. It's Joe Sinnott. This is the pinnacle for the artwork of all of Marvel Comics, in my opinion. Good night, Penny. Thanks for being here. Always good to have you. The apex of Marvel Comics art right here, in my opinion. Anyway, the peril and the power. This is the one where Doc Doom has stolen Silver Surfer's powers. Holy crap. They did this one on that cartoon as well there, RJ. And it was incredible. Good old Joe Sinnott. At this point, holy crap, man. The height of his powers. Oh, man. Can I? All right, look. Who else misses Johnny Storm while flamed on looking just like that? That's the way the Human Torch always should look when he's flamed on. I'm talking about the Johnny Storm Human Torch, of course. Jim Hammond, yes, different, fine. But Johnny, Sinnott was my inking influence. Wow. I love him. That's a good influence there. Some great action with Johnny fighting Doc Doom. They adapted it from the comic. Great stuff. I love it so much. Oh, man. By willing my own strength to greater than yours, I best your own. So sock it in me, baby. It's clobbering time. Peak Johnny Storm, indeed. Yep, and there's some nice Ben slugging it out. But Docky Doomy. I love that page right there. See you, mountainous misanthropic misfit. See how I make my arms ever more massive through the power of unrestrained cosmic energy. See how I apply steadily mounting pressure till it equals a full ton per square inch. Pressure enough to repay you in full for the untold humiliation which you caused me to endure. On your knees, you sentientlessness. Wow, sentientlessness? Savage? Wow, he was not nice to Ben. All that cosmic power. Never felt pain like this before. Never knew anything could hurt so much, but can't let go. Can't knuckle down. All I got is my strength. If I let that fail me, there's nothing left. Nothing. Fight it, Ben. Fight it, you ugly good-for-nothing orange-skinned meathead. Fight. What's a little pain to a big, beautiful slob like you? Call it a miracle. Call it a spirit that cannot be crushed. Call it what you will. The fact remains, Ben Grimm, with an iron resolve that no words of ours can truly depict, overcomes a cosmic pressure force. What? Pressure strong enough to flatten a concrete fortress. And he does. Boom. Well, I mean, you know. Okay, Big Mouth. Let's hear you make with the speeches now. Ben, basically, what all that translates into is Ben kicked his ass. Larry, what's up, buddy? Yes, sir. Oh my goodness. Let's see here. Who's ready? Almost ready for another 20-issue jump. I think that we're about ready for one. Some more Inhumans. Hey, letters pages. Why did they put those in there? Well, wow. Got a letters page in this one. They don't usually do that with some of these reprints. Good to see you there, Larry. Let's see here. Now for another 80-issue jump. 20-issue jump. That was number 7. That was where are you? That was 60. So here we go to 80. Fantastic for number 80. Oh my goodness. What a classic. I love that cover. Bum 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 there we go. All right. Fantastic Four number 80. Ravenstraw says, everything about this is making me yearn to be 8 years old again, which I do most of the time anyway, honestly. Well, I understand that. As do many of us. Yeah, I'm sorry. I meant 20 issue there, RJ. I knew D-Bud. D-Bud still has 80. Fantastic. I kind of thought you would, buddy. Oh, this is a great issue right here. Wyatt Wingfoot's in it, yeah. Where treads the living totem? Welcome to the grandeur that is Marvel, proudly produced by me, the man, wee, and of course the great Jack King Kirby. Embellishment Joe Sennett. Lettering Sam Rosen. So more wondrousness here. Hot diggity. What the hell's going on here? They're just being silly at the Baxter building. I love this one. Oh, look at this. Why? Oh, yeah. There is Tomazuma. What a Kirby thing to make up, right? What a Kirby thing that is. Not thing, I mean a Kirby object. What a Kirby being. So speaks Zuma. The death that walks. Yep. Hasn't lost it, has he? Excuse me. Oh, man, some nice torchness there. Old Wyatt Wingfoot. Always liked him. Yeah, this Sue, I guess Sue is pregnant at this point. For a while there were the F3. So, I mean, the art just evolved into something so special. Incredible. Sweet. 20-issue jump again. We know what that's going to be. One Hunsky. Interesting cover, 100. 100th anniversary issue. He did indeed, RJ. He did indeed. Now, yes, a pitcher for the Yankees. Yeah, that's true. Now, for those who don't know, at this point, it was getting right there to the end. Kirby was about to jump ship and go to DC to end the Silver Age and start the Bronze Age. And he, for those past couple of years, the artwork still looked super nice. He wasn't giving them all of their best stories, his best story ideas, because he was tired of having them stolen from him and exploited and never getting paid enough for them. So he kept some of it under his belt. Not to put too fine a point on it. Did Kirby draw Human Torch before the FF started? I don't know if he ever drew any issues of the Jim Hammond Torch. I want to say no, Larry, but I'm not sure. I'd have to look it up. I want to say no, but don't know. Can't tell you for sure, Larry. I got to admit, I can look into it though. Yes, those are Super 8s. None of these villains are who they think. None of these are the actual characters. This kind of illusion thingy in the story. But man, oh man, look at that splash of the Fantastic Five. Yes. Oh my. This one I just love for the art. The story was kind of weird. It was good. I'm just saying. Wah, 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 wah. They didn't lay it all yet. Oop, missing some stuff. But I think you all get the point. Sandman's costume's weird. And then, of course, 2 more issues and Kirby would be gone. But we don't want to talk about that. Let's go back and look at other Kirby classic issues. It don't have to be the 20-year gaps always. Well, there could be, for example, one of the greatest issues of them all right here. For if you want some Kirby battle, man. Your Muslim uncle, what's up, buddy? Hail from Sweden at 5:30 a.m. Wow. On the other side of the world. Wow. Well, it's good to see you there, brother. Hope you're doing well. This is one of the greats. I remember when I got this was in either Origins of Marvel Comics or Sons of Margins or Superhero Battles, whatever I had it reprinted in originally. I could not stop looking at this comic. I read it so much. And it was a dumb story. It was a dumb plot where, old jealous ass Ben, just because the Silver Surfer was visiting Alicia, had to come back and start a fight. When strikes the Silver Surfer. More like when Ben strikes the Silver Surfer, am I right? Nevertheless, it's irresistible. Some of the art's incredible. Let's see. Norman Rab was so Shakespeare. What happened? What happened? Shoosh. Something came up, Reed. So the Silver Surfer is brooding about something. He goes to see Alicia because she's so nice. Excuse me. Yeah, he was so Shakespeare. Ravenscroft says, I always thought the server and the Vision should get an apartment where they could just sit around and mope all day. Yeah. As HB said, it's cosmic versus comic. Yep, indeed. Yes, indeed, Larry. Oh, dear. But this has got some of the great action, though. Let's look at some of the. You want to see some just balls out Kirby action, even if it was a dumb idea. I love this. Look at this page. Ben's going up the stairs. I'll write you a letter, Mr. Grib. What are you going to do? I'll write you a letter. It's that. If that's who I think it is, trying to beat time with my girl. So I was right. Ben, is that you? Why do you enter in such a rage, my friend? Stand away from him, baby. Do you hear? Get away from him. Get up. I mean, why do you enter in such a rage, my friend? You figure it out. Whammo, crack, crockle. Look at that. Why is he doing this? I mean, he said, It was so wrong of Ben to do this, but man, as a kid, you just go, wow. To me, my board. My former friend is displeased. He has sorted to the expedient that all earthlings fall back upon savage, unthinking brute force. But why? What motive could he have? Did we not once battle Galactus together? Blah, blah, blah. Anyway. He's not cheating on you, you know. He's not going after your girl, Ben. He's just being an alien. So Johnny and Wyatt Wingfoot are out there. This is not some more great battle right here. Look at him kick a boulder. I mean, Jack, what the deal, dude? I love it. Yes, Larry, yes. Clobber first, ask questions later. Yeah. I know Ben was secure about Alicia, but insecure, yeah. But it does seem a little out of character for Ben, yeah. Well, he's done some messed up stuff. There's no funky in the script. There's just funky working speech balloons. Truishness. That's the way it always was. I still find it crazy that Alicia was the first person in all of the universe to make him think maybe I shouldn't feed people to my space boss. Yep. Oh, she made him stir up memories of what he was, didn't she? But I hear you for sure. Hmm. So Ben's not happy. In fact, he jumped the gun here. It's like, come on, man. I guess, but we get some great art out of it, so whatever, you know. Oh dear. But then Surfer just gets a little bit a little tired of it. And starts wiping the damn floor with him. Yeah. It was just, let's have a fight issue. What the hell? I mean, look at all this destruction. They even reached him how stupid he is. Surfer's pretty much a nice guy. What a nice fellow, eh? Crack. Yep. Yes, Bush Down. He was that. Way to put it. Wandering philosopher with the power cosmic. Now let's pick a random piece of Kirby FF art to look at. I'm gonna be like a eeny meeny miny mo. First, hey, we got another letters page. Let's see. I like looking at all these never know what names you're gonna see back there. All right. Random Kirby FF. Eeny, meeny, miny, mo. Catch a hero by a stew. If you are pay $50 every day. '90s go right. Let's go to the 70s. There we go. 77. Oh my, what a cover! I know D Bud's got that one. Good D Bud, man, you have that one. I have no doubt in my mind. Psycho Man. Look at that, but beauty right there. What a cover. Mark D with the C was a man. Then
Hello, everyone.
Oh, sorry. Hey, I didn't see you there.
I snuck in. How's it going, everyone?
Oh, good. Just
You're going psycho right now?
Yeah. Well, reviewed an issue of FF, and then we've been looking at some different Kirby FF art over his run.
Very nice, of course, always.
Love this cover. I know you have this issue.
I probably do. Let me check. Not that it matters.
Oh, you have it.
I hope I have it.
I trust that you have it. I mean, what kind of person would you be if you didn't have this issue?
What kind of FF would I be if I didn't have it?
Well,
I
yeah.
just have all the new stuff, you know. When Sue's in charge. It was new back then. Yep. Imagine how great.
Oh
that
my
would be
God!
Go to the newsstand and have that. Now FF.
You see this
77.
the page with the panel with Johnny flaming on. He says, "Watch it, kids. You're backfiring." I have that on a T-shirt. That whole panel.
Classic.
Ravenscroft says, "Clobby, you should seriously review each FF issue from one on, stopping somewhere after the last good run." Simonson, unless you're already done that. I have not done it. A lot of people have done it. There's a podcast I used to listen to all the time. These people do it. They're still doing it. They're still in the midst of doing it. It's taken them many, many years. Not just FF. They've done like every appearance of the FF. So they did while they were doing this simultaneous with the Strange Tales and Marvel 2-in-1, all that stuff. But yeah, it's a monumental task. It'll take a long time, but you never know.
Well, you're doing all of Star Trek, so
I am. Oh
yeah. Well, 735 episodes. How many issues of FF are there? I mean, just the FF. I guess
some people are only 102.
True, but
For
not
some,
counting Marvel 2-in-1 and FF adjacent stuff. Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know, quite a bit. Oh my goodness. Okay, look at that panel right there. Oh. Psycho Man. Beautiful stuff right there.
Did you get that new Psycho Man figure that was just out?
No, I would like to have gotten that and High Evolutionary, but
yeah, those were both pretty nice.
I have the old one.
The old one was pretty darn good too, I have to say.
There you go.
But the new one was pretty nice. But
have a strange Kirby skate panel. I love what he does, like just a big crazy building. Look at that. That's so Kirby.
Yeah. Oh, I do have number 77. Very good.
Of course. How could you not know that?
Yeah.
Even I knew that. I mean, what are you, a communist or something?
Yeah.
I mean, you'd be a flat out communist if you didn't have that.
Oh, so, well, I'm just checking my software program. My goodness gracious, all these old prices went so far up on this. Wow, they took off under 100. We used to be able to get them, most of them for relatively cheap, but yeah, they took off now. Wow.
So random one again. Weird. That's weird. Weirdness. All right, let's see. Random again. 66. What that? Oh yeah. You know what this is? Actually, I did read this recently. First Adam Warlock. When he was him.
Yeah. Number 67. Yep. Right.
Yes, sir. The Beehive. That is so Kirby. Like, what crazy looking building. What a world, man. That's a world I want to live in that looks like it's all designed by him.
Some cool machines, yep.
Yes. Yep. All right. Another random one. I already looked at that one recently, though. Let's see. Oh, I know a cool one. If I remember the issue number right. But here we go. Wah, 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 wah. Yes. Yep. Remember this one? Now, I'm sure you got this one.
Let's see. Number 73. I don't think I have number 73. Let's see.
Well, Admiral, that goes without saying that the Clutchman is a communist, of course.
Oh, I have 70, but I'm missing 71, 72, and 73, and 74. Oh.
Really?
Yep.
Dang.
Wow, 72 went up to $250.
What?
Yeah. Silver Surfer on the cover, number 72.
Well, that's crap. Yeah, fighting Daredevil, Spidey. Oh, yeah, the FF thinks he's Dr. Doom. I remember that. Yeah, look at that. Oh, my. I always like big old shots of Johnny flying in the red like that. Perfect.
It's so bright and cheerful to be corny, but yeah, it's just
yeah,
it's just so nice. Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Not dark, depressing, and
Nope. People like that sort of thing, I guess, sometimes. One of my favorite pages ever. One of the Kirby's greatest splash pages ever. For Asgard and Honor Imperial. It's clobbering time right back at you, Goldilocks. He didn't say the Goldilocks part. But
yeah.
Look at that, man.
That's amazing. Yeah. That's a good shirt.
I would do anything to get that one on a shirt. What about that page? True Believers. Yes, crossover from Daredevil 38. Well, okay, cool. Says D-Bud. Wow. Wow. Yep. That's my next shirt. Well, no, I can't. Maybe I can get T-Public to make that on the shirt. What do you think?
Why not?
Hi, Mark, says Matthew Pounder. What's up?
Hey, Matthew. How's it going?
Not like the scene in yeah, I love it. That will work. Oh, okie dokie. Hate to move it off of there. But... And people said Kirby couldn't draw Spidey. I think he did a great job with this one. Yeah, he may not have been the perfect artist for him or anything, but look at that. What the hell? There we go. Look at that.
That's some nice panels there too. Yep.
Yeah. Oh, do you have a favorite issue of FF other than the one we reviewed, which is our obvious favorite? But is there
Well, I mean, 91.
You like
where
Torgo, 91. Yep, I knew it.
Yeah, you know it. Well, I just got the statue too. So
Total greatness here.
that would have been a cool version of the statue too. Guys, do that cover.
One of the reasons I love this place is your combination of comics, acumen, and a fab humor. D. Bud Martin is the best. He is the best there, Hungry Boy.
Well, D. Bud had FF84. He picked, yep. But we're already on this one, and then we can do 84.
Which one?
D. Bud Martin.
Oh, yeah.
FFA.
Okay.
Yeah.
If anyone who wants to pick one to look at, let me know. Here we go on this one. I can't get off that song, sorry.
As long as you're not humming the Strange New Worlds musical.
I'm going to kick your face in. Are you crazy? Never. I don't even know what you're talking about. I know what I'm talking about. Oh shit! Whatever do you? Why, Ike? Whatever do you mean?
Yeah.
Things with that damn thing on his head.
It reminds me of Star Trek too. You know, when they had the collars on, they'd always put the power collars. Yeah.
This is a game since Triskelion.
Yep. This Jack's imagination is running wild here. This would make a great movie. This would make a great solo thing movie, I guess, or with. I don't think the FF is in much of this issue, right? I mean, just a few panels before, but
mostly a Benji issue.
Yeah,
there's your boy right there.
Torgo, yep.
He looks, but that is just so cool.
Yeah.
Look at that. That's a great page.
That's real amusing. Who is this poor schnook? You know him well. He is called the Thing.
Star anybody who puts an issue number.
Sure.
The only requirement's got to be a Kirby issue. Bum, 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 bum. There's reading Johnny. Ben Grimm, the murderer. What issue did D-Bud say? 84?
84, yep. And actually, I think this storyline's 3 issues, I think, or is it?
Yeah.
That's more the setup issue, but that whole run is just a great. Well, those few issues it's a fun little mini story, and if you're a Thing fan, it's nice to read that.
Yep. Let's see. Oh yeah. Total greatness.
Yeah, versus Dr. Doom. Oh, I'm missing that one. Drat.
Damn you. Must be a communist.
Yeah.
Produced by and also Jack Kirby and Joe Sinnott. This is when he started doing playing with the credit boxes, because produced by, what's that supposed to mean?
Like a movie, I guess, right?
By Whitley Buck and Jack Kirby. But inking, it's criminal. He really manipulated the credit boxes a lot. This is a scan from one of those trades or one of those masterworks, but still one of the greatest comic pages ever right here.
Yeah.
I put a
must be a shout out. I'm thinking
to your channels, my videos today, and linked in the description. Thank you guys for your support. Cool. Thank you, Sean. I appreciate that, buddy.
Yeah, thank you very much.
Doing great, man. Yeah,
all gotta help each other out, right? It's not a zero sum gain. So appreciate all the support. Yep. And then here's Sean's link again. So
please put it in there. Was this inspired from that Star Trek episode? Which one? Which one are you referring to there, Kato? Oh, you talking about the one that we were looking at before?
With the neck?
Yeah, with the neck thingy. I don't know.
What year was that Let me check what year that issue was. Issue 91. Let's see. That was
might predate it. I mean, the Trek episode was 67-ish.
Well, this is 91. Cover date was 10/1/69.
Okay, so it could have been after it, but who knows?
Yep. That's a
You never know.
semi-common trope, though, with power collar, but I wonder who invented that idea. Maybe it was Kirby years ago. Who knows? Yeah.
Look at Nick. It was Ben telling Nick Fury off.
Ben's not scared of anyone, right?
No. Nope, he's had run-ins with Fury plenty of times. Yep. Great issue there, D-Bud. Oh, I love this. I love this page right here with Clobberin Doombots. It's Clobberin time.
Yeah.
Oh dear, oh dear.
Amazing
so,
stuff.
Anybody else mention an issue?
Let's see. Yeah, because you're away from the screen. Let me check.
I'm looking now.
One. Yep. Let's see.
Brian Hepburn. Okay, let's see here. I think that's. I don't know if the
annual number 1, right? Yep.
This is annual number 1 or 11.
Wait. Oh, Hepburn says annual. Oh, number 11. Number 11. Bad Eyes. Yep.
I'm not so sure.
My Bad Eyes. Yeah. Yeah, they would have that. Yeah, they would.
Oh, it's on here. I'm not sure it was a Kirby issue. It's got a Kirby cover. Not a Kirby cover. It's probably got No, it's not annual 11. I said it's got to be a Kirby issue, buddy. Sorry about that, but there it is. I showed it to you anyway, though. John Buscema.
Yep, John Buscema art. Yep. Roy Thomas writer. Kirby cover. Well, you got the Kirby cover.
However, we got
great cover.
Different annual here. This annual's got a bunch of reprints in it. There's this annual.
Or Psycho Man.
This is a key issue right here.
Yep.
One of the important ones. Okay, RJ. Let's see. Which issue did Sue give birth? I think it was my first FF. I believe that was an issue with a nihilist. Was it an annual or? I thought it was
the first Inhumans you're talking, or the giving birth?
No, I'm talking about different. I think it was number 6 is where she gave birth. Obviously, it's this one here. This is where she gave birth. The issue with the nihilist. It's a humdinger right here. They discovered they needed a very rare element from the negative zone to get it back to save the baby, Sue and the baby.
Crazy stuff. Yeah. First appearance of a nihilist. First appearance of obviously Franklin Richards. Birth of Franklin Richards. And that one's about 625 smack rolls right now.
Which one? This one here?
The value, yeah. Of that annual. Yeah.
I love these covers like this. I mean, these pages like this.
Yeah.
These pages, these collages like this are just incredible.
Yeah, I remember the first time reading it, I'm like, what's going on here? Is he allowed to do that?
Yeah. Oh
He's
man,
like
a
Kirby, he can
Kirby.
do whatever he wants.
He's Kirby collage. I mean, he would bring that in, and what were they supposed to do with that? Like, what are you supposed to do? They said, "Well, it's Jack. Just put it in there." What the hell? What are you gonna do? It's Jack.
Yeah.
Unbelievable. He did a bunch of this for DC. He didn't do too many for Marvel, but that's incredible. Wah, 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 wah. So they got to go. That was a big fight with Annihilus. There he is.
Cosmic control rod.
Great villain. Wow. So Reed is P-I-S in this one. Oh, there you go. Found some big crazy pages here. There you go, a little flame there. Flame running out. Wow. So here you go. You got... Hey, Claude Selling. What's up, Claude?
Hey, Claude.
Ravencross said the Annihilus scared the crap out of me. Scary little sucker, huh? Yeah.
He should, yeah.
He's a scary little son of a bitch. They managed to make him pretty scary on Avengers of Earth's Mightiest Heroes as well. Wah, wah, wah. Okay. Annual 11. Sorry, Brian. That was the. What's the first appearance? Well, okay. First, Inhumans. Which did Sue give birth to McGuire on that one? Now we'll get to the Humans ones in just a second.
Inhumans is pretty early, wasn't it?
It's 45, 44. So we'll do this one first here. Oh, some more. I love that. That's Clobberin time.
Well, 44 is first appearance of Gorgon.
Huh?
Gorgon appears in 44.
Yeah.
And then 45 is the rest of the Inhumans. Remember, and they meet Medusa, I think. Medusa and Gorgon in 44.
Yeah, oh yeah. Yeah. Wow. That's a green page for Kirby. I just love this style. Jeez. Wow, sir. Kill that bastard. Well, crap. These guys. Oh, it's one of my favorite pages right there.
Yeah.
Oh, damn. There we go. We'll take a look at the Inhumans in a second. I love that shot right there.
Yep. That's Wolfen says, I wish they could have done an Alice instead of Kang, but unfortunately, I think they would have screwed him up too. Yeah.
Yeah. Who said that again?
Das Wolfen said, I wish they could have
shown.
Annihilus. Actually, Annihilus would fit much better in that. It's the Microverse, but they don't. In Quantumania, it's actually the Microverse, but they. Annihilus would have maybe fit in better, but yeah.
Of course.
Yep.
That's a fair cop there, D-Bud. We'll do that.
Take care, Chris Persia. Have a great day tomorrow.
All right, Chris Persia, have a good one. I'm not far behind you, buddy. We'll get out of here in a minute. Wah, 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 wah. Let's see. Okay, let me get this out of the way. So anyway, another classic page. Look at that. Ooh.
Yeah. Okay.
Wow. There we go. And happily ever after.
Yep.
Inhumans, right?
44 and 45.
Yeah, it's 44, 45 for sure. I'm just saying that's what I said next, right?
Yep. That's what you said next. Yep.
Oh my. Well, that's yep. Dragon
What a way
Man.
to spend a honeymoon.
Gorgon with Michael Dorn's voice.
Yeah. He would actually make it great.
He did do Gorgon's voice.
Did the voice, right? Yeah. I'm thinking in real life too. He would have been good. Yep. Look at the 1967 Corvette, designed by Billy Mitchell. Stingray.
Billy Mitchell.
I'm guessing it's a 67, but
nice.
66. Well, I guess the comet was 1965, so all right, so it's got to be earlier.
Does it fly? A lot of this is from that comic they did. That cartoon they adapted a lot of this very well. There you go. Yes. She's fighting Sue. Medusa has her hair. What?
Yeah, why don't they cut her hair off?
I don't know.
To save CGI effects, yeah.
Why is Dragon Man there? I always wondered. Whoa, 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 whoa. That's messed up right there.
Flame on.
Flame the frack on. Yeah.
How does Reed's hand get hurt? I mean, he's elastic. It's not like you could break his bones, right?
No, that doesn't make any sense to me at all. And nothing else can be tangible either. I mean, it can be tangible. It doesn't make sense, does it?
Well, I guess you could get knocked out. I mean, I guess.
I guess.
When do you find out Dragon? Is this the first appearance of Dragon Man too?
Oh, no.
He's
Dragon Man was been in some earlier issues.
Earlier, right? Yeah.
Wasn't he an android made by the Van Thinker or something?
Yep. I forgot about that nutty living hair of hers.
Yep. This is when she thought she's a bad guy. This is by the way, let's see who inked this one. Senate. I think it was like the first.
Senate, yeah.
I think this was his first one. Senate might have been the first. This might have been his first issue of the FF. I'm not sure.
It looks like it. Yeah. That's his first one. Yep.
Yeah. Then there's number 2, or the second part rather.
Second part, yeah. Then that's the first appearance of. Oh, you're still on 44, I guess. Yeah.
Yeah. And then there was 45. Well, look at 45 here. This is a great cover. I have this. Oh no, I have 46. This is a great one too, but I think I have.
Yeah.
I think I have 46 on a shirt. Incredible story by not by me. Incomparable story and penciling by Jack Levy. Invincible ink. Well, I don't know. I don't know. You can't say something nice. Say whatever the hell you want. All righty. Where were I? Oh. So anyway, fighting and stuff happens. Wow. This, but it's weird. What, the frackle? That's right. Well,
yeah, great stuff. Imagine then you roll into the Galactus saga. You get
right after that, yeah,
you get 3 Inhumans issues. You get Maximus appears in 47, the Alpha Primitives, then 48. So you get 2 mainstays of Marvel Comics. For the next 6 months, true believers, you're gonna get some pretty good episodes.
Yeah,
pretty good comics. Yeah.
Okay, we'll look at 30. Then we'll
3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah.
Yeah.
God, what a run that is. 6 or 7, I should say. 7 comics for the and then this monster's 51. But what a run. I mean, you get the Silver Surfer, you get the Inhumans, you get Galactus, and then that amazing this monster issue.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
I mean, does it get? I don't know. Is that maybe the best? How many issues is it in a row?
How late it is. Yeah.
Right. So if we start with, let's see. Yeah. So 44 is Inhumans. 40. Because I'm looking at my list here. So 44, 45, 46, 47 are Inhumans. So you get the Inhumans introduced in 4 episodes, and 48, 49, 50. It's Galactus and Silver Surfer, and 51 is this monster. And then 52 is the first appearance of Black Panther. Man, I wish I had a subscription back then. I mean,
well, I was just re-looking at a lot of that Avengers run with the early, there were even before the 200. That was a lot of great stuff in there as well. For a while there, it was pretty good too. You know what I mean?
Unbelievable.
Great
yeah,
stuff.
Unbelievable. Yeah, as Ravenclaw says,
there's some great runs out there.
Creativity that came out of this period is insane. Yeah.
Unbelievable stuff. So what the hell's wrong with my mouse thing?
Yeah, Bush Panda, I don't think we'll see anything this good ever again, unfortunately. I mean, maybe I hope so, but I don't think, how many Michelangelos have there been, right? I mean, Da Vinci's or Mozart's or Beethoven's.
Nope, not at all.
I mean, it would be great. I mean, it'd be pretty awesome, but yeah, it's.
Oh, yeah. So what you got going on? What you been up to?
Well, just catching up with some projects. I was working on a slideshow to post of Terrificon, and I working on a Indiana Jones review of the soundtrack album, which was a promotional copy. So I posted to Patreon, and Larry had a great idea. So I forgot to show the inside of the vinyl and the label, so I'm just going to add that. But I've been posting about a lot of shorts, all the cosplaying, which seems to be pretty popular. People have been enjoying those or getting a lot of views on those shorts. But the cosplay is it's always so much fun to see. And if you didn't see that Fantastic Four cosplay that I posted, I'll put that link.
Was nice.
That was pretty amazing. At Comic-Con last year in New York, I didn't see one FF cosplay, which was kind of depressing in a way too, I have to say, because being a huge FF fan, obviously, like, what the heck is going on there? There was no one dressed up as anyone from the FF. It was, which is sad, which was sad. So it was nice to see see that cosplay at Terrificon. Yep. Let me post that link in again if you just in case anyone missed it. Yep.
No new comics to torture us with.
I did not get. Oh wait, did I get new? Oh, hold on. Let me check. Are these new? Did I show these? Let me post this link. Then I'm gonna check. Yep, we could do that quick if they're new.
No, we'll go get out in a minute anyway. But
yeah. No, here's the FF short, FF cosplay. I don't know. For some reason, everyone seemed interested in looking at Sue on this one. I don't know. I wanted to, I thought the Benji was amazing.
What?
Everyone's making a big deal about Sue.
Oliver Belamonte. What's up, Oliver? Well, yeah. Why wouldn't they look at Sue?
Wow.
Sue was incredible.
Yeah. Oh, I don't have any new comics this week because I've got the same on my to read list. Yeah, it's the same facsimile with Wolverine was out a few weeks ago. So nothing new and exciting. Unfortunately, no great new comics this week. Good night, Ravenscroft. Yep, very sad. Very sad.
Mm-hmm.
Nope. What you gonna do? Just gotta wait for those new modern comics to come in next week, I guess. Yep.
I have a modern comic, but I picked it up for me. I didn't get it from him yet.
Which one's that?
New Conan #1.
Oh yeah, well that looked pretty darn good, I have to say. Yep. That's not Marvel anymore.
Mm-mm. Titan Comics.
Very nice. Yep.
Well, anything to announce before we get out of here?
No, well, Toxic Tuesday tomorrow night. We're back from our short vacation, so Hard Target, and that's and you probably know the whole area, Clobberin Towns, right? It's down in your way.
Film down here.
Film down there, but you're not a big fan of that kind of genre, I don't think, right?
Especially not Jean-Claude. Goddamn,
he looks so good with the mullet and everything.
Well, if he's your go for it. I mean, I don't judge anybody. Well, you think Jean-Claude goddamn looks good? Can't act, but that's okay.
I was just trying to trigger you.
You can't trigger me. My trigger's broken.
The trigger's broken. Well, the co-star is pretty darn cute and Hard Target, I have to say.
Oh yeah, probably. I don't know if I've even seen that one. Some of these movies you guys do, I'm like, why do you watch this crap?
This is John Woo's first.
Some good ones.
Yeah, first U.S.
Debut. Oh, John Woo's a good filmmaker, but
yeah. It's based on The Most Dangerous Game, the short story, and you know how much Raquel loves short stories. So,
which is also a lot of movies have used that, including one
called movies, yeah.
the Most Dangerous Game. Actually, there was a movie as well.
Yeah. Oh, so far it's been pretty good. It's I mean, if you like that kind of karate, Punisher type stuff, Lance Henriksen is in it.
Mm-hmm.
Mr. Millennium, and Yancey Butler is the she's the and she was in Witchblade. That's why
love her.
She's very, very cute. Drop Zone, Hard Target. Yep. Yeah, Natasha Binder and Hard Target. Yep. And Wilford Brimley's in it too. Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah, it's so far it's been pretty fun. Yep. So.
That's right. You're not ready. Not done with it yet.
Well, I always watch it and do the slideshow, so I watched like a half hour of it. I haven't seen it in a long time, but it's it's classic fun. If you like that action stuff, late 80s, early 90s, ridiculous macho, toxic stuff. But it's good. Yeah, it's good. They don't make many movies like that anymore. Yeah. So.
Yeah. Well,
they would actually talk to each other and sort their feelings out in hallways.
Let's hope so.
Yeah.
Well, why not? Just save some bullets.
Yeah.
My dear friends, I want to thank you all for being here with us tonight. With me tonight. We are, we always love seeing you here, and thanks for being with us tonight. Let's see. No, I want to have a show tomorrow night, obviously, but I'll be on Tom's show with Midnight's Edge After Dark. At 6 p.m. Central on Tuesdays and Thursday nights. 7 p.m. Central Wednesday nights on Loki's Comic Book Roundtable. 8:30 Central on Friday nights with the great Nick Weiser's channel. Sorry, what are you doing? For the Comic Shop Boys. And then, of course, this week on Wildcard Wednesday night, I'm going to talk a little bit about Kirby's more Kirby FF, but this time it's going to be about the villains. I might even review a comic, review one issue like I did this tonight, and then we're going to talk about
riff. Yep.
Just talk about the what are the? I mean, he's got a great rogues gallery. What's your favorite Kirby FF villain? I say Kirby FF villain. All the FF villains are Kirby's, but you know what I mean.
Yeah.
Then of course, Thursday night, that clubhouse is back in session. Our wonderful first officer, Commander R.M. Briggs, the greatest chief engineer in the business, Mark D.
Thank you.
We all get together for you and have we'll review a Tales of Tomorrow and a Jerry Anderson's UFO and a Star Trek The Early Voyages cartoon. Comic, that is. Cartoon.
Yep. What are we up to, number 6 now, I think? Yeah, we'll post it on the community tab. Yep.
Right, absolutely. But and just keep remembering, it's all August is Jack Kirby month. And then, of course, hey, Saturday night Star Trek, number 131. The season finale of Voyager season 1. We'll see the season 1 wrap up with 2 episodes reviewed, and then we'll talk a little bit about the season in general. And we're hopefully see you for that. Looking forward to see you there for that one. In the meantime, thank you all for showing up tonight. I really appreciate y'all being here. Just been a rough, long Monday today. So getting, I don't even know what day it is. I haven't even sitting there going. Of course, I had a great time hanging out with Sean and J-Man on their channel. Doing this. We're doing our Legion reviews today.
I actually own 320. That was someone, a friend of mine.
Really?
Said, oh, my dad's got some comics in the attic. Let me show them to you. And one of them, there were a bunch of old adventures and Batman. Cool. And like, oh, do you want them? I'm like, no, sure. Kidding. You think he'll mind? I don't know. I don't even think he cares. I don't even think he knows they're there. Ah. So shout out to
nice.
Maybe they got in trouble. I don't know, years later, but got like 20 comics and one. That's why the covers just sometimes are in your mind. I'm like, and I mentioned it to you. I think,
yeah.
I think I had that when I looked it up. Yeah, I do have that one. Yeah.
Wow. Cool.
Yep.
Next Monday, of course, we only do the here's a couple things coming up. We only do the Legion reviews three Mondays out of the month, but the second Monday, the B Monday, Jay and I go to Earth B for on my channel to review a Bob Haney classic, by the zany Haney man himself. And so, since it's Kirby month, we'll do an issue where Batman teams up with a Kirby character, probably Mr. Miracle. And then in a couple of weeks, on the 18th of August, starting on J-Man's channel on Friday nights, we're going to review Kirby's Fourth World, starting in order, from 1970 through the various titles. Jimmy Olsen, and that moved into New Gods and Mr. Miracle, New and Forever People, just the Kirby stuff, and which will take us a few weeks probably for sure. But I don't know, 8 weeks, how long it'll take us, but we're going to do that, Sean and Jay and myself. So I'm looking forward to joining them for that. Looks a lot of fun. We'll do like 3 issues a week, Again, starting with the Jimmy Olsen Kirby run. So that's all coming up in soon. And I can't wait. Can't wait. So
good stuff. Yeah.
Yep. Absolutely. But I want to thank you for hanging with me, dude. As always, I'm glad you popped in. It's always great to see you. And I want to thank everybody here.
Letting me on. Yep.
Anytime, man. All the time. Let's say, everybody, have a fantastic week. and we'll be here for you. Take care of yourselves. Good night, everybody.
Clobberin time! Clobberonimo!
Thank you, everyone. Thanks for the wrenches. Didn't get a chance to shout you all out. I'm sorry, but hey, Crease, good to see you there. We'll get you all shouted out Wednesday night. But everyone, thank you so much. Take care of yourselves. Have a splendid week, my friends.
I just love clobbering time.